Hi guys, Saint here, and I wanted to talk about Set 14. I've had my chance to play a lot of games of it on PvE, and I'm going to kind of talk about what I think is good and what I think is bad from it. So let's start off with what I think is good. I think that they did a really good job with all the new encounters in the game. They brought a lot. There's a lot of new fresh ones that we've never seen before. Instead of recycling all the old encounters, they brought a whole bunch of new ones in. Like the one that I'm playing on right now, you get to choose like some crazy attack damage golem or defense golem. It's just a lot more creativity with the encounters. I think that's probably like my favorite thing about the new set. I think that the web traits, like all the comps, like flow really well. Like the comp I'm playing right now in this is like Divinicorp. It's kind of like Old Guild or any of those ones where you just stack vertical, and it's kind of a really fun thing like that. It just feels good to play. And I think that also a lot of the augments, they added a ton of augments in that are really fresh. And got rid of a few of the old ones, but I'd say there's way more new augments than there were previously. And there's a lot of ones that like little niche ones that will allow you to unlock certain builds like hero augments or like class specific augments and things like that. So I think that that's like super fun and adds a lot of variety to the game. I think that the balance on PvE seems pretty good considering it just came out. But I'm sure it's going to change a lot as it goes. Well, and now we'll talk about some of the things that I don't really like about the set. I think that the abilities on some of the 6 costs and stuff like that, and even some of the 4 costs, are not really that flashy. Like I think I've seen like much flashier and much more creative 5 and 6 cost abilities in the previous sets. Also, this is kind of like a good and bad thing. There's 13 4 costs in this set instead of 12, which there usually is, which means it can be kind of hard to hit a specific 4 cost because the pool is more diluted. So that's kind of tough. And then one more thing I don't like is that I think that the visual of the units is kind of weird. Like they look a little like small. I think they like don't the units like look a little smaller than normal like from previous sets. So I think that it's just kind of like weird on the eyes. Like even this like Zaya 1 or like this unit, like they just feel a little bit small. So I don't know how I feel about like the overall graphics of it, but it's just kind of a little strange to me. This is the golem that we're talking about that like does all the weird stuff. We'll watch like one of the combats of it. It's just really funny, and I think there's a lot of I think they kind of lean more into the funny side with this set, and kind of like went out on a limb instead of just having the set be like the whole same where it's like all the units are doing the same thing and all these like front to back comps and whatnot and all look the same and play the same. I think that they kind of took some risk with this and added a little like more comedic stuff. Like look at this like attack golem thing. Like this thing is hilarious. It has Rage Blade, Fishbones, ROC, and like you get this on your team and it starts cranking up. There's a lot of like funny stuff like that. Overall, I think the set's gonna be pretty fun. I'd probably give it off first impression probably like I don't know an 8 out of something or whatever. But I think yeah, overall it's gonna be like a pretty fun set. And I hope you guys enjoy it as much as I'm going to. All right, thanks for watching. Bye bye.